Now that you just finished both of your quotes, it's time for some wrap up. The first thing we'll do is we'll add our name to the quote that we came up with. Second, we'll add the Adobe Youth Voices logo to our project. Third, we'll create the artboard for our second quote. And then fourth, we'll need to export our film. And lastly, we're going to upload it to Behance. Now I'm going to go to the quote that I created, and I'll need to add my name. And here you can choose a font that you think goes simply well with it, and you could use a script font, you could use a decorative, you could use the same typeface that you used, and I'm going to continue to use my same alignment, and I'm going to still go and get a color that I think works really well. Find a size that also works well with your design, and again you may have to go and align your name with your design for center or for right. Now that I have both of my works, it's time for me to go and get my logo. You can find the logo on the Wisdom Words link at the bottom in the description, and you'll see a link there for the AYV logo. At the Words of Wisdom in the description, you'll see a link that will take you to the AYV logo. Once you have your AYV logo, go ahead and drag it into your Illustrator. With your AYV logo, we'll need to scale it. With your AYV logo, we're going to scale. And in this case, we want to constrain our scale. What we don't want to do is just drag it and fit it. Here you can see an extreme scale where I did not use my constraint. I'm going to go Control Z. So you're going to hold down your Shift key as you click on any of the handles, which is what we call these little squares at the end. They're called handles because you can handle your artwork and resize it. Find a place where you think the AYV logo will read best. And as you can see, we have a white box around it. So we're going to go over to our tools, our menus, and we're going to look for the transparency. And with transparency, it's going to allow us to knock out that white, like we had a pair of scissors. So I'm going to change from normal to darken. I'm going to do that again. This time we're going to look at our copy, which is Command C and Command V. And I'm going to paste it over on my second one. This time I'll put it in a spot down below. I thought the centered was really nice for us to put our Adobe Youth Voices logo. Now it's time to make our artboard, which is rather easy. We're going to go back to our artboard tools, and we'll just drag our artboard over our second image. And now we have two artboards. Our next task is to export it. So I'll go down to File, Export. We're going to choose JPEG, which is what most of your images were when you brought them in. It's just an image file type. We're going to say use artboard. We're going to use all of our artboards. So it's going to make two new images off our two designs. Locate your folder in your documents, and we'll call it Wisdom Words and your name. And then we're going to say export. We have our settings. We'll leave our settings as they are, and we'll go ahead and hit OK. Now I'm going to locate that file that I just created within my Documents folder. You're going to see an O1 and an O2 added to your work. I'm going to click on spacebar so that you can see it. So you can see that I have two works of design that I've now created. And now we're going to upload to our Behance, which will be our next installment video.